Well, hello everybody and welcome to the Yarn Room Shenanigans.
Hi friends.
I'm Gayle.
And I'm Laura.
And this is episode 9. Oh,
we're
my
almost
goodness.
at double digits.
I'm so excited.
We're going to be grown up pretty soon.
I know.
We'll be a tween.
Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I can't stand it. So I have to tell you right now that this is going to be an unedited version. My daughter, who does Ilaria, as I've talked about her before, she does all of the editing, and she's not feeling well. She's in the hospital. She will be okay, but send some positive juju her way. We all know she has that autoimmune thing, and it's she's
flared up at the moment.
It's flared up. Yeah, thank you. So anyways.
So we're going to be unedited, so we will do our best to behave.
And yes, and it won't be as fancy as the other ones, but here it is. So. But
we don't want to delay either podcasting or posting it.
Exactly.
Because we have lots of information to get out there.
Yes,
before
the weekend.
The weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So here we are, folks, and grab your drink and
settle down. Speaking of drinks, hang on. Hey, Paul.
I think he said text him.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, not yell at him.
I think we need a cocktail.
You think? I think we need a delivery.
Yeah, I think so too. By the famous Paul. Let's see. We're going to text him. Send drink, please.
And we're having drink number 9 today out of our cocktail box that Danielle and Bethany sent us.
Yes.
And I believe it is called a Grasshopper.
Yeah.
Which is some kind of like crème de menthe.
Yeah, with
green kind of something or other.
It looks really good.
We had pistachios last time.
That's
this
right.
one is kind of minty, I think.
It's pretty, right?
Made with the green crème de menthe.
Nice.
That always reminds me of Christmas time.
Yeah.
Because when we were kids.
Did you put it on ice cream?
So we'd have the crème de menthe over vanilla ice cream
Yep.
at Christmas time, and that was, that was like a special treat because of it being alcohol.
Absolutely.
To be a kid and have that little drizzle over the top of your ice cream.
Yeah, and then you act like all like drunk and shit.
Well,
like,
no. We didn't do
that.
that.
Mom, I'm so happy. I love
No, but
this.
it was definitely a special treat to,
Absolutely.
to have that at Christmas time. And so, to make it complete, we'd get the maraschino cherry on top too. So
wow.
it'd be red, white, and green for Christmas.
So cute.
That was Elmer, my dad.
Of course.
He did fun stuff like that.
Of course. Yeah, he was a good guy, right?
He was a good guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyhow.
So anyways, we'll be getting our deliveries in a little bit, I'm sure. But let's
see what you have on, my friend. This loveliness.
What might this be?
I think it looks like Vertices Unite.
This is the Vertices Unite by Stephen West.
Oh, that's right, of course.
It's a Stephen West pattern.
It's
a 5 skein pattern. You do use most of all 5 skeins, not completely, but it's a big
good
knit.
Stash buster too.
It's a big knit. I am wearing it. I've got it all zhuzhed up, so I don't really want to take it off, but I suppose I could if we want to show it.
We want to show it.
We do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
You have to take it off.
All right. This is not blocked yet. I did just finish it while I was on my little vacation.
That we'll talk about in a second.
And so it does need to be blocked, but let's start from this end. Actually, start from that end because that's number 1 and 2. So section number 1, section number 2, section
3 is the
number
orange, right?
3
is the orange.
Section number 4, section number 5, and the white is section number 6.
And then you have the I-cord bind off that goes around the whole thing.
Yes.
How long does that take?
It took me 2 days.
Okay.
Took me 2 days of being on vacation. Not knitting the whole time, obviously, because we were doing other things. But when I had free time.
Right.
Uh-oh, guess
We're
what?
going to interrupt this for a second because the famous
special delivery
Paul is here. The famous
the man.
Paul. You can come on this side if you'd like, sir.
No, just as I'm having fun.
Yes, there's always room for you. You're the cocktail man. So here's Paul, everyone. Come on over.
Got to stick your head in there.
Hi.
There you go.
Wearing a knitted sweater.
Of course.
Oh, sorry, Jeff.
Oh,
sorry.
careful.
I'm killing him.
Don't knock him over.
I know.
Especially
You
with
come
our
right in front of
drinks.
So this is
Come on
a
over.
Grasshopper.
Come on over.
It was invented in 2019 at a place called Two Jacks, a restaurant in New Orleans. And it won second place in a big contest that was held across the country. And it was written up in the newspapers in New York, which is how we know the exact date and recipe. However,
So second place for like
any cocktail.
like a newly designed one?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. And
Ooh, it's
unfortunately, the year was 1919. And
Right.
we
Yeah,
all know what
Prohibition.
happened the next year.
Prohibition, right?
Prohibition hit. Exactly right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Squeeze it.
Folks, we have an uneven pour going on here. Look at that. Gayle's gonna get a little bit more squiffy than me today.
That is uneven.
Well,
It's
you know,
all right.
she's the one that makes me the sweater, so.
There you go.
And you're topping it with?
Nutmeg.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
This is fancy.
Yes, it is.
Very
But we'll
nice.
put this in the show notes.
Absolutely.
The recipe.
Recipe for this.
And it's, like I said, Two Jacks restaurant still exists in the French quarters of New
glass
Orleans.
there,
And
yeah.
this is still their signature cocktail.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Till next time.
Till next time.
Thank you. You're a very good
I know.
source of
Thank you, sir.
information and a good source of cocktails. Cheers, friend.
Cheers, my friend. Good to be back.
Ooh.
You okay?
Oh my god. Wait. This is a peppermint patty on steroids. If you like peppermint
Delicious.
patties, you would love this.
We might have to have a do-over when we go back upstairs
Yeah,
after.
oh my
Because I might
gosh.
want a little bit more.
Yeah, because I got the bigger pour. Just saying.
All right, so I'm going to put that on my coaster over here.
From our girlfriends. Oh
And
my
so
gosh.
back to this. So we showed you all 6 sections, starting at this end. 1, 2, 3,
And it takes time to do this. It's
4.
kind of a big knit.
5, 6. Yes, so I don't really know exactly how long it took me because I had started it a long, long time ago, and then, you know, it got stuck in a corner somewhere. And I'm going to try to put it back on.
It's so pretty.
So then I picked it up again,
Look how pretty it is.
May,
Sorry, guys, I forgot to turn my phone off.
the end of May 22nd, I think it was, that I picked it back up. And everything okay?
Yeah,
All right.
it's just I'm gonna just check it if it rings, just because of my daughter in the hospital.
All right.
But we're good.
So again, you know, we're not going to be editing, and apologies for any kind of things like that. So just bear with us today, please. So I picked this back up. I think I had sections 1 and 2 completely done and started with section, no, that's a lie. 1, 2, was the orange section 3?
No, yes, the orange is section 3 because that was the
Right,
rectangle.
that I started with the triangle and it goes up that way. So yes, I started with section 3. 3, 4, 5, and 6 is what I've knit since May 22nd. And it is a big knit. I won't lie. It's a lot of knitting, but it's also kind of motivating because you're working in a section, so you want to get that section done to get to the next section.
Right.
I'm really glad that I have it done. I love my colors. You know,
I do too.
It does need blocking, and I think once it's
But you know
blocked,
what?
it will lay a little differently.
Even without blocking, that is fantastic. It's very
Thank you.
the drape is fabulous. Your ends are like, it's perfect. It's everything's laying perfect.
And let me talk about what I used for the yarn. I used Qing fibers, which is Qing, in case anybody's wanting to
I
look
always used
for
to
it.
think it was Qing.
Nope, it's Qing.
Right.
Pronounced Qing.
Right. I
even though
learned that from
it's
Kevin and
spelt
Ray.
Qing. And so the yarn that I used was called Dashing Sassy, which is not the color of the yarn, but the weight of the yarn, I guess, if you will, maybe is what. So it's the singles and the grouping of the yarn of Qing fibers. It's called Dashing Sassy, and then all of the colorways are within that grouping.
So
I'm not sure what to call it.
Pretty. Pretty.
So, and then I had 5 different colors. The lightest color here was called Piglet. The variegated color, which is within these stripes here, was called
Pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. This one, the orange, was called Red Maple. The green is Dark Sage, and then the purpley color that I've got around the edge here.
All right, somebody loves you.
Oh my
I'm just gonna
gosh.
say somebody loves you. Just
I'm
like
gonna
that.
get a full glass.
Just like that. You have to come this way. Come right over so they can see your face.
Who's better than you?
I don't want to be accused of favoritism.
Right, you have to keep both the wives happy.
There you go. Awesome. And give my girlfriend a little top off there.
And then finish it off with Laura. There you go.
Who's the best?
Thank you, Doc.
Ladies.
Grazie.
All right, we got to do this all over again now.
All right, so we have to do
Cheers,
this again.
girlfriend.
Do not drink and drive.
Cheers.
Clink.
Oh my God, that's so ridiculous.
Oh, that's even better.
Isn't it good? It's ridiculous.
Because it's a nice, cold,
Oh.
fresh shake.
Oh, anyways.
All right, so, the variegated one is, nope, that's the pink one. This pink one around the edge is called Damask, Damask, and I can't remember the variegated one. Oh well, it is in the show notes, so you can check it out there. The 5 different colorways, Qing fibers, and it's a singles called Dashing Sassy.
Excellent.
So that's my finished object.
Excellent.
I took it with me on my trip.
All right, so let's talk about that. All right, first of all, let me tell you, she left me.
Wait. Should we talk about what you're wearing
No.
first? Oh, okay.
She left me for 10 days. Okay, just saying.
10 days.
Just saying. Was it terrible? Did you miss me?
I did miss you terribly.
I missed you too. I was like, "Where's
How
my
much
girlfriend?"
did you miss me?
It was
How much?
It
How
was
much, Gayle? How much?
this much.
Yay.
I was like, "Oh my goodness, hurry up and come back!" Like, what the heck? Leave Emmanuel there and come home and see me. So, anyways,
Yes. It was a little separation.
a separation, yeah.
For 10 days, but you know what? Makes the heart grow fonder, right?
Yeah. Now we're like. I mean, she got up this morning. It was like, "Are you up?" I was like, "Yes." So yeah.
Yep, and then even before me coming over today, we must have talked on the phone for an hour this morning.
Yeah, we had a lot
Just
to talk
all
about.
the things.
Oh my gosh, a lot of things
Yep.
to chat about.
So, and then
So tell everybody, where did you go?
so I
For those
went,
new people.
Sure. So I had one of my major vacations for the year. My good friend Emmanuel and her husband that I've known since 1995 just are celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary. And in order to do that, they rented a villa in the south of France
So sad.
in a town called Châteauneuf-du-Pape. And it's in the southern region of France near Mont Ventoux, which is one of the primary legs of the
Tour de
France. Emmanuel's dad had been an avid biker. He never was in the Tour de France, but was an avid cyclist. Started later in life, like around the age of 50, and really loved it, and always had a dream, I guess, of wanting to
Ride in the tour.
to ride up that mountain.
Oh.
Mont Ventoux, Ventaux.
Yeah.
And it never happened for him. Unfortunately, he passed away at a very young age due to brain cancer.
Oh, how horrible.
Yeah, and it happened very fast. He was diagnosed and passed away very, very quickly once he got that diagnosis. I'm not sure the type of brain cancer, but it was very fast moving and happened very, very quickly. He was a literary scholar. He wrote 38 books, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was and it was very like Brainiac.
Yeah.
Analyzing literature and very, very, and he was French. So it was his wish to bike that mountain. It never did happen. So one of the things that Manuel wanted to do on this trip was to go to the top of the mountain and leave his ashes.
Did you do
up
it?
There. We did.
Oh,
we went to the
good.
top of the mountain. She took his little urn and went to the
What a great idea.
tippity top. And it's known as the Windy Mountain. And it was not that breezy that day.
Thank goodness.
But no, she wanted it to be windy so it would, take him away.
Okay.
But a breeze did come, and, she let the ashes go and kind of put some closure on her dad's.
What a great experience.
His kind of dream of going up the mountain.
So she's had his ashes quite some time.
Oh yes, he's been gone for 20 years or more.
Wow.
Yep. So in her planning this trip to celebrate her wedding anniversary, she also kept in mind that was something that she wanted to do. So the place where she rented was close to the mountain. It was maybe a half hour, 45-minute drive from where we were staying in Chateau Neuf-de-Pape to the mountain.
Wow, that's so amazing.
So yeah, it was a really neat thing to do. And driving up that mountain, we're talking narrow roads right on the edge.
A lot of switchbacks.
And then a lot of bicyclists, because this is what people do. They're the people that never actually cycle in the Tour de France, but want to, or have that dream of, or cycling is their, avid hobby. So there's lots and lots of bicycles on the road. Mm-hmm. They obviously have the right of way.
Right.
And so you have to be quite careful in driving up. I did not drive up the mountain.
Right. They frown upon you hitting people.
We let Emmanuel's other girlfriend that came along on the trip, Melanie, who lives in Europe, she drove, and then Emmanuel's husband, Corey, drove. So there were 10 of us all together, 5 in each car, and we went up to the top and really going up was just amazing. I mean, the scenery and the views.
Oh, I bet.
We're not going to be having any editing in this podcast, but I will. I have posted pictures on my personal Facebook page and Instagram, which is LBA41 on Instagram. So you could, if you were so interested, you can, look up my Instagram. My Facebook and Instagram are linked. So if I post something on Facebook, it also goes to my Instagram. So either way, you should be able to just check out the pictures if you like. And maybe in a future episode, when we do have our editor back, we can throw in some of the favorite pictures. Because that was just one of the many things that we did that was so exciting.
So good. Good.
So I was in France. I forget what the whole question was because I really got on a tangent.
I wanted to know about what you were doing in France. It sounds like it was amazing.
So that was like the first day.
Wow.
And we did some other kind of touristy things as well. We went down to the Mediterranean coast. We went to a town by the name of Cassis, Cassis, which is right on the Mediterranean. And then that same day, we drove from there. So we were there. We kind of, the more able-bodied went hiking. The lesser able-bodies, we went on a little boat tour.
Nice.
And so got out on the water in a little tour boat. It was a 1 hour kind of tour around the coastline in Cassis, I loved it. It was really enjoyable. Nice to be out on the water and the breeze and the Mediterranean Sea.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. And then we all kind of met up a little bit later in the afternoon, the hikers and the boaters, and then the hikers proposed, let's take a 3-hour drive to Saint-Tropez and have dinner. So that's what we did. We drove to Saint-Tropez. Can you believe that? The money and the boats and oh my gosh.
Yeah. Playground for the rich.
The playground for the rich. And here we were sitting in a seaside restaurant eating French crepes with all these huge boats and mountains and everything in front of us. It was right out of a movie.
So fun.
To have that experience in my life, to have done that and to be afforded the opportunity to do that, being invited along on this trip was just really amazing.
So fun.
And then we did one other kind of touristy thing, which was we went to a place called Pont du Gard, which is, I guess, pont means bridge. P-O-N-T, and it was of the Gard River. And this, it was a Roman aqueduct. So it brought the water from the hills of the mountains down into the village. And that was amazing as well.
They're amazing that they're still standing, these aqueducts.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They're all over Italy as well.
And the history of it, there's the ancient part of the aqueduct, and then at different points in time, in the 1600s and the 1800s, different parts were fixed or repaired or added on to. I mean, I'm sure I'm not getting it all right, but amazing history.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just the countryside. I mean, we were in the grapes region, so every little spot
had vineyards
of dirt has vines in it.
So cool.
Even along the side of the highway, right up to the edge of the road, every little space is made use of.
Wow.
So and cool. There's just vines everywhere.
So cool.
Everything is just so different in Europe from the United States. Everything's much smaller. You don't have the big grocery stores like we have. People go out shopping daily. You stop at the roadside stand to pick up your fruits and vegetables. Very, very small shops. People go to the fish market and the meat market and really buy their stuff daily. They don't have a lot of freezer kind of things like we do.
Right.
Everything is fresh daily. The cheeses, oh my gosh. We had some amazing cheeses. Oh, just so good. It was an amazing trip. So
Yay.
Can't say enough about it. If you ever have the opportunity to go to France, would highly recommend it. It's a long day's travel. I went from, I drove my car to a small town called Braintree in Massachusetts, which is about halfway from where we are here in East Greenwich, Rhode Island, up to the Boston Logan Airport. They have a service there called the Logan Express, and I took that bus, which runs every half an hour, so it's very convenient. And the parking is only $7 a day, so you really can't beat it in terms of the convenience factor. They take you right to your terminal, so very, very easy.
Getting home.
And coming home, the same thing. You go out to the bus station right outside the terminal. You stand where it says, Logan Express bus, and they come by, pick you up, and bring you back to...
So perfect.
They have them in a lot of different towns. There's Framingham, Braintree, I can't remember all, but 5 or 6 different towns across Massachusetts where they have that service. So it was really, really convenient. when all was said and done, I left France on Saturday morning at 7:30. I drove from the villa back to Marseille, which is where my flight was into. From Marseille, I went to Heathrow Airport. From Heathrow to Boston, and that was a fabulous flight, I have to say.
Yeah, well, you said the food was really good,
It was amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. So I'm glad to be home. I, tucked into bed at 11:25 last night. Got myself a really, really hard night's sleep. Was up at 5:30 this morning and raring to go. And was so excited to, get back connected with Gayle and tell her everything. And so that's a lot of chatting about me. So let's talk about, what are you wearing?
Well, let me tell you, this is Hope Made Yarn.
Hope,
right?
Hope.
Okay, so this is my Dingley Dell. Let's take this off so you can see it. I was a little chilly. So, kind of cute, right?
Very cute.
And it's kind of long. I like it. It's like tunic length. The way I made it. I don't know if that's how the pattern is. I don't remember.
You're crooked.
Oh, thank you. You got to uncrooked me.
There you go.
Thank you. So, yeah, it's called the Dingley Dell by Isabel Kramer,
yes.
I believe.
I love the colors, too.
And isn't it nice? And it's homemade yarn.
The speckles are in both the green and the white, but all of them together.
Isn't it pretty?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
When Lori at Skein Yarn
the
Shop.
V-neck shows off
I love the V-neck.
Tattoos a little bit.
Yeah. I do like tattoos. I'm addicted. But it was fun to do. It's good to wear it this time of year. I mean, you can wear this right through the summer. It is fingering weight yarn. It's really, really light. And even in the
winter months.
Because I put a sweater on.
The cardigan sweaters that you wear a lot. Yep.
Exactly. Because I have hot flashes, as everybody must know, because you see me take my sweater on and off. And it really, it's perfect sweater. It's just perfect. I love it. I love the colors. When Hope came, remember when Lori had the trunk show? She had one done.
Yes,
and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have
the
that
trunk
sweater.
show of Hope Made Yarn and
Keisha's jewelry.
Right, but it is, oh my gosh.
Here we go again.
My mind goes blank all the time. Oh my gosh, her jewelry's name is, it'll come to me. Yeah. And if it doesn't come to me, we'll put it in the show notes. But together, they are Pine Barren Knits.
And they have a great podcast, Pine Barren Knits.
So definitely check them out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And you can, I'm sure you can get the yarn from her or Lori. Lori carries her yarn as well. Mm-hmm. So you could, get that. And just while we're chatting about the yarn at Lori's.
Vintage Made Designs.
That's it. See, there you go. So that's Keisha's jewelry. So, yeah. So Lori has offered us a discount code for our podcast. And it is
from the Skein Yarn Shop.
From the Skein Yarn Shop. I talk like I think everybody knows it because y'all do. And the code is all caps Yarn Room 15. It's good for 15% off an entire purchase. It's a one-time use, and all you have to do is enter the code at checkout.
So this is a website purchase.
Correct. And we're going to be showing a lot of things that yarn that comes from Lori. So you may want to pick up a bunch of things, or the bags that we talked about, the bags by Joe, and there's so many things. I mean, she has so much stuff. Anyways, so that's what I am wearing. Okay. Now, do you have anything finished? Well, your finished Vertices.
This was my finished object, but before we move away too much from my story about France, I have a surprise.
For me?
For you.
All right, I really don't know what this is. Okay, what is it?
So, I couldn't
Is this because you missed me so much?
I couldn't go to France without bringing back my friend a little gift. So, I found this in a local shop, and I'll let you open it up and see what it is.
The bag too? The bag's part of this?
Yeah, the bag is the container of the
I love the
object.
Oh my goodness, and it's pink in it. Oh my gosh. Shut the front door.
Pajamas.
I know. Oh my gosh, look how cute I'm gonna be. Oh, I can't. Did I just show you that I like these short things? Were you like, oh my gosh?
Yes.
Like, look.
So this morning, okay, so now that the cat's out of the bag, this morning she says, oh, look, my sister and I went shopping and look at all the pajamas I bought.
But this is
and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You bought pajamas?
This is telepathy, because let me tell you, this is the first time in my life that I ever bought shorts for pajamas. I mean, Laura and I sleep together a lot when we go away, and I've never worn shorts like this. No. I don't know.
But you're always complaining
about being hot. But I'm always complaining
about
being hot. I love that. Oh my goodness.
Not to mention that she just went and bought herself 3 pairs of pajamas.
Now I have 4. I'm so excited.
Thought I was doing a good thing.
I'm in
something
love
that you didn't have.
I'm in love.
What do I do?
These.
I come home and she's bought herself pajamas.
Yep, please don't. No, I am so excited. I absolutely.
But you
love
didn't
them.
buy yourself pink pajamas.
No, I did not, and I'm going to wear these tonight. And when I go away, I'll have cute jammies. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Right, because you'll be going away to Europe
September
in the fall.
Yeah.
To your Viking cruise.
Yeah, that'll be so fun.
How many days is that gonna be?
10. Like you, same as you, samesies.
Not more?
No.
All right.
Samesies.
All right.
So I have some finished stuff.
All right.
So I showed this last time.
What's off your needles, Gayle?
Right. So this is called the Movement Tee.
I love this.
And I finished it. I've worn it.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Isn't it cute? Like, look at the detail here.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't
Gayle.
it cute? And it has
the raglan goes all the way down underneath the arm.
Yes. Isn't it cute?
Can you show that?
Gosh.
Like, how can we show that? Let's see. There you go.
Yeah.
See that? The little lacy.
And I like how it's offset.
Lacy bit.
Do you see how this is here and then this is up? I love that. That's what I was attracted to this sweater.
And then it's on the raglans here.
Right? Isn't it cute?
It's adorable.
It's a folded collar and sleeves. So I've worn it. I love it. I got so many compliments on it at the what do you call it? At the yarn shop. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, I love that." But it will definitely be in the show notes. But it is the Moment Tee, I believe.
That's beautiful, Gayle.
Thank you. I'm really happy with it. I love it.
What's the yarn that you used?
That's a very good question. What did I use?
Is it something that we got in Knit City, Montreal? Is it Sonder?
Nope.
No.
Nope. This one's not Sonder.
Is it?
Oh, wait. Yes, it is. It's Sonder yarn. That's what it is. It's Sonder. I got it at Knit City, Montreal. Because I started it there.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the one.
This is the one without the cashmere.
The cashmere.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. But I really love it. Like I said, I've worn it. It's easy to wear. It looks cute with jeans. It looks cute. I had it on with a pair of tan pants.
Sonder Yarn
Co.
And this is DK weight.
Yes. And I use the recommended needles. And like I said, I will put the name for sure in the show notes. It was in last time as a whip. But I did get to finish it.
Okay.
So it's
beautiful.
Cute, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Do you have any other finished
what else
things?
do you got, Speedy Gonzales?
Right. So then, we know how much I love Sari Nordlund. So I finished this.
Oh.
Now this is so good. It makes me want to cry.
We're going to talk about Sari for a minute.
Yeah. So, just feel that. I mean, this is called the Poet Scarf. It's by Sari Nordlund.
Nordlund.
Yep, Sari Nordlund.
Sari.
Can we bring that up a tiny bit? And so this is kind of what it looks like.
It's a lace, and this is a one skein wonder.
One skein of, and Lori has this. This is worth using it. It's like $40-some a skein. Takes one skein. I had about 15 inches of yarn left over. Luma. I'll put it in the show notes because I cannot remember. I can.
Lamana. something like that.
Hang on, let's see.
Don't you?
All right, I
save
won't
your
look
thing?
now.
Good, thank you.
I'll look later, and I'll put it in the show
Okay.
notes. But it's worth it. She has a lot of colors. If you call her, they'll show you. They'll FaceTime
It's a cashmere.
you. It's 100%
I think it was
cashmere.
Lamana, Lamana.
It might be. It might be.
If
And
I
it's
remember.
like so light. It's like I can't even say enough good things about this. It's just like so good. I mean, it's so good.
Really cute.
And yeah, there's a picture. Sari has it on Ravelry. It's a blue one that she's wearing, and she has it so that the point is just laying over her back, and she has like tied just a little bit in the front. It was so cute.
And so, and while we're
Look like
Okay,
Mother Sister
babushka.
Betril. So
while we're talking about Sari,
Just
let's
like
just
that.
say we've talked about her new books recently, the Summer Knits. She has 2 books. She has the Summer Knits, which is the most recent book that she came out with. And then the other book, what's the name of that one?
this one is called Softly Timeless Knits.
Right. So this one with the kind of the peachy colored is her Summer Knits. And then this was her first book that has a variety of things in it.
Yes.
But this one is more dedicated to summer knits. And I believe that the poet's scarf is out of this book,
Nope,
right?
it's not. It's just
It's
on her
not?
website.
Okay.
But she has a lot of these type
She
of
does
scarves.
have some.
Many.
So let me tell you a little bit about this because I just saw it this morning, actually. So this is her book, a new book called Summer Knits, recently released. And just this morning, I saw that she has a new podcast up. So Sari Nordlund. And in her podcast, she's showing all of the different designs in the book in their samples. So she has the actual knitted garment there and talks about each garment and, you know, what they're made out of.
Isn't her stuff amazing?
It is, but I would highly recommend if you're considering this book,
Buy it.
watch the podcast and see how many beautiful things there are in this book. And then buy the book. And we're not saying that because
We don't get anything.
we don't
This
get
is-
any kind of
Right.
we're not sponsored by her or anything. We met her when we went to our retreat in Canmore, Canada. She taught one of the classes. We are definite fans.
Yep. And she's such a nice
and
person too.
Her work is exemplary and timeless.
Yes.
So if you are looking for timeless knits, and especially summer knits this time of year, this book is amazing. It really is.
I'm making one out of there. I'm making the Pax sweater.
And-
PAX.
And she went to Rome to do the photo
Right.
shoot. She talks about that. This picture that's on the cover was in front of this fountain in Rome. It had been raining. They had just like a brief break in the rain to take the pictures. And
I'm going to watch
it's
that
just-
after the podcast.
Yeah, I highly recommend to check out that
I'm
podcast.
going to watch her, and then it's not Tivoli. I wonder where that.
Rome.
I know, but I wonder which fountain, because there's a
I don't
gajillion
know.
in Italy.
I don't know what fountain.
Yeah, I'm not
Just
sure either.
Somewhere in Rome.
But I know I gush over her all the time, but is that amazing, those pictures? I'm a big fan. So anyways, so please check out her podcast. You can, Lori has yarn that you can make any of these with as well if you want to use that coupon code. Well, that being said, I have one more finished thing.
Okay.
All right, so this is not knitting, but it is spinning. And this is my new spin.
Oh, that's pretty, Gayle.
Isn't it pretty?
I love the bright colors in it.
Isn't it
the
fun?
pink and the blue and
Now there's
the
a
teal colors.
Yeah, there's a little story
Oh my
to
gosh,
this.
look at
because
that.
I didn't.
Look at that, folks.
Isn't it pretty?
That's
Like, look
beautiful.
how pretty.
That is beautiful.
So you know what happened? It's a short skein. It's only
okay.
200 yards. Okay, why, Gayle? What happened?
Let me guess.
Go ahead. All right,
I bet
you
I
guess.
know.
Go ahead.
Tango. Tango.
No, it actually wasn't tango this time.
Oh.
So I had this on a bobbin, and I had just finished spinning half of it, and I dropped the bobbin. The bobbin cracked, And I said to Paul, can you please fix this bobbin for me?
Yeah,
and
you showed that when we were on the last
sure,
podcast.
I can. He said, I can fix it. So when he fixed it, he glued the yarn to the bobbin. So I had to cut all that yarn out, all the yarn I had just spun, because it was glued to the bobbin. When he fixed the bobbin, the glue got on the wool. So I lost half of it.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened.
But, I'm really loving it. I'm digging the colors. Really pretty.
So you could probably use that for some maybe color work
Oh, absolutely.
in a yoke.
200 yards for sure.
So
and
it might not make a whole garment, but
Right.
you can do some accenting with it.
Absolutely. So I'm happy. It's
I'm
pretty.
sorry you lost that, but
Yeah.
you've still got a beautiful skeiny yarn
Yeah,
there.
I do. I still have plenty. I'm having a hot flash, by the way.
Okay.
Just thought I'd throw that out there. So
We live by our temperature.
yes, we do.
I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm surprised with having this wool around my neck,
Yeah,
but
you are. You
I'm
haven't
doing okay
complained
right
at all
now.
or anything.
Nope, I haven't had a moment yet.
Wow.
So
Let's see. What else do we have? What else have we got going on? Do we have any whips?
I do.
All right, what do you have?
I have just my trusty old blanket that I'm working on.
Good, but you are working on
this
it.
This is going to be a whip for the next year, I think.
I can't. I'm going to put on my pajamas after this.
You are?
Yeah.
All right. So this is my jelly roll blanket again. Look at that, folks. Look. Doesn't that look like a jelly roll?
It does. It's exactly right.
So I have actually finished the whole second.
Wait till you see this. It's so beautiful.
The whole
it's
second
so good.
row, I guess you call
second,
it.
panel.
Strip.
Yeah.
There you go.
Panel
so
strip.
this, I'm sorry, I've got it upside down here. This is strip number 1 here. And then this, there we go. This here
Look
is
at the colors.
strip number 2.
Wait, look at the colors. And I love you have to help me do mine, to divide it like this.
So since the last time that I showed this, that was my marker. I finished that blue section and did all of this pink section. And now I'll be starting strip number 3.
And this is Gina's yarn, right?
This is Gina's Knit Club. And it's her
brights and pastel.
Perfect palette.
Brights and pastel,
I have such
right?
a time recalling things with my brain. Perfect palette, brights and pastels. And you get 15, 20 gram minis
Look how good this
in
is.
a palette.
This is really good, Laura.
I'm loving it.
And it's fun to do, right?
It is, but it's easy to do.
Right,
you know?
but that's what you want. You did this on the plane, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is great plane
Yep.
knitting.
So I
Because you're not taking up much space. You're right here with your work. And
did all of that while I was away.
wow.
And again, I was working mostly on this,
Right.
so I didn't spend a lot of time on this,
Right.
but this was good plain knitting because
Yeah.
it was small
Absolutely.
and,
Yeah,
easy.
exactly.
So,
And I love it. Oh my gosh, you inspire me to finish mine.
So I'm
or
really-
start it.
happy with how it's coming so far. I love the yarn. It's
Me too.
really soft.
Oh my
and
God,
squishy.
Gina, this yarn is ridiculous.
Yep. And so, speaking of, I know that in the past I've kind of shared that I thought that Gina was still using
Skein
cocaine as her yarn name, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe she's changed everything over to Gina's Knit Club, because they recently had, she's down in Virginia, and they recently had the Virginia Yarn Crawl, and she did a colorway for one of the shops on the Yarn Crawl in Virginia.
Oh.
For their exclusive
right.
colorway for
Yeah.
that day. And she posted a picture on her Instagram or Facebook or both. And the wrap around the yarn said Gina's Knit Club.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that
It's
I'm
been
pretty
changed.
sure that she has changed over her branding completely now.
Okay.
So I think, but at any rate,
Yeah, you can find it.
you know, Gina from Gina's Knit Club, you can find this yarn. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
she still has the same color palette too.
Yes,
'Cause
yes.
I saw that. Yeah,
And look at that.
it's stunning. It's beyond. It's so
I'm
good.
really, really happy with
It's
how
so,
that's
so good.
working up.
So good.
And so I'm sorry if you get bored looking at my jelly roll, but that is, what I'm working on. So.
Well, I have a whip.
All right.
Because I finished some stuff, so my whips went away. All right, so this is called...
yes, and with this being done,
right,
I brought my die.
Good.
And I'm rolling the die at
right.
the end to pick my next one to work
Good,
on.
and I have mine here as well. This is called the Seaside Tea. And it is by Susanna Mueller, I believe.
Muller, with that little 2-dot accent over the U.
I am using Cumulus. And you can get this at Skein Yarn Shop also.
And Cumulus is by Juniper Moon Farms.
And this is
also sold at Skein.
Correct. And the color I used was Flamingo for the pinky color and Bone for the tan color. They're $25 a skein, and I believe I used 2 of each. But I'm not going to finish them all.
And when did you start this?
Tuesday will be a week. So not quite a week. Tuesday will be a week.
People.
But this will be done tonight.
Even.
I will finish
Gayle
this tonight.
Wins every time.
So let's talk how cute. Now it's not obviously not blocked or anything. But so this
and it's so soft.
Isn't it soft? Oh my gosh.
I made my my Salty Days sweater out of this yarn. And it is so nice to wear.
Look how cute that is.
It's the softest yarn.
Ugh.
I really like this.
Isn't it cute?
But I won't be making it for myself. Gayle.
It is not. I saw that. What I did was, I'll just fix that after.
Okay.
I don't know if
it's not a drop stitch?
No.
Okay.
No. I think I made a stitch where I shouldn't have.
All right.
But that's an easy fix.
You can just close that up.
Yep, I saw it when I was doing it.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not taking it apart for that. And these things are because I have like yarn hanging out. Like I need to tighten them up.
Tuck in your ends.
I haven't done any of that.
Yeah.
But once it's all done.
That's beautiful. And the Cumulus is lovely to work with.
Yeah.
Didn't you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
So that's it.
I really enjoyed when I did my Salty Days sweater too.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. And like I said, Lori has it. Use your coupon code. It's $25 a skein. But it is, it's like so cute. Let me put it on.
And I love the colors.
I'll put it on. Can I put it on over this? Or should I pop this
I think
off?
you should step to the side and pop it off.
Step
way to the side though, because remember how it expands?
Yes, I do. Kind of like I do after I eat. I expand. Let me get this.
Anyways, so while Gayle's changing, let's see, what can I tell you about? She did share about the coupon code for Skein Yarn Shop. We also have another coupon code, which is for Twinkle Dimple Studios. Those are the stitch markers and progress keepers that we've shown previously. And that coupon code is all in capital letters, the word shenanigans, and it will get you 15% off as well. So absolutely use that. Angie has her stuff on Etsy. So she has an Etsy shop, twinkle.dimple.studio. But she does also sell her markers in different shops. I know that she has them at Skein, as well as
I can't remember the name of the place. She just
I
don't remember.
I don't either.
But if you Google her, you'll find it.
Yes, and definitely her Etsy shop. So, and they're gorgeous markers.
All right. So now keep in mind it's not finished.
Look how cute that is.
Look at how cute it is. Right?
Those colors are beautiful.
Aren't they nice? And everybody knows I love pink.
It's like a putty and a pink together.
Right?
And they're just beautiful.
I love the neck.
Very summery looking.
Right? I can wear this all summer. Mm-hmm. When I was doing it, I actually called up Lori from Skein, because the owner. I said, you know what? There's something wrong with the neck. Because the way that the neck comes, do you see how it comes here? And then you cast on all this? I was like, it's too deep. There's something wrong. But when you finish it, it all works out, because I actually love this neck. Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep it deep. I mean, it's very nice. It's not as deep on here, but I'm going to keep mine that as deep as it is, because I love it.
You put that on with a pair of like khaki shorts and some
khaki pants.
Or capris.
Yeah, capris, because you ain't seeing this girl in shorts. Just saying.
Maybe some capris though, like khaki colored capris and some little sandals.
How cute will I be?
You'd be very cute.
I can wear my slipper sandals. So these are my sandals.
And we're going out one night. I'm like, you're gonna wear your slippers?
She's like, why are you wearing your slippers out? I said, they're my sandals. She's like, those are slippers. I said, I beg to differ. But yeah, my big
just because it's got a hard bottom doesn't mean
big Target purchase.
I still call them slippers.
I know you do.
All right, so Gayle's over to the side,
putting my changing
back. And so let's see, what else?
To Lisa Cardi, she will be receiving her present.
So
I missed it. I didn't see her.
This was from when we did the
this was for the 2000.
The prizes that we did for the 2000 subscriber. So we did hear from our third person. The first two have been sent out.
Yes.
And we heard from the third person now.
Yes. And that I'll send that out tomorrow, Lisa. So today is Sunday. I'll send it out on Monday, so you should receive that soon. And congratulations to your son, Max, I believe, is the one that graduated. And I'm so excited that I laughed out loud.
Did you have the note that she wrote?
I do.
We were actually going to read it out loud because it was such a kind note.
Let's see
if you can find it.
That would be in Yarn Room Shenanigans.
Yep, in the email.
Yeah. Give me a second, kids. You go away. You go away.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
Uh-oh. Hang on to your shorts.
Yep, because it's usually loud. I'll try to avoid it.
Okay, Lisa. Okay.
All right. So this is just a note that we got from when she responded to being a winner.
So this was the first one that they sent that I did not see. So it said, "Hello, Gayle and Laura. I watched your latest video and saw my comment won the Soldotna kit and stitch markers. I was so excited. Thank you. What makes this extra special is that I, my husband, and my oldest were all away for the weekend to see my youngest graduate from college in Virginia. It was in the evening, and I had my headphones on when I heard my name. I was so happy. No, I happy shrieked, and both Bob, husband, and Max, son, were nervous at first and then really happy too. It was literally the cherry on top of the cake that was a wonderful weekend. Pardon my reading. It's very hard for me to see. Oh, and here's a picture. Oh, it was Casey. I'm sorry, Casey. Casey's the one that graduated. Can I show her a picture? Is that bad?
I don't know.
She sent it.
Yeah, if she sent it, I think it would be okay.
So that's Lisa's daughter that graduated. Congratulations, Lisa.
On your graduation.
On your graduation. And Max, you'll get there too. You must be the younger brother. So, yeah. So, Lisa, I will send that out today. Once again, thanks for watching. Congratulations. And yay.
Yes.
So I'm happy that's done. Now, we have to talk about, do you have any more whips?
I don't.
All right. So how about what have you bought?
I've
been bad, so I'm just going to tell you.
So I don't have a whip, but I have a gonna get it started very soon.
Okay. All right. I'm going to just put this back
So
here.
I've just finished this Vertices Unite, and I think I've shared before that not too long ago when Kevin and Ray and Needles at the Ready did a trunk show at Skein Yarn Shop, I purchased 5 skeins of yarn with the intent of doing yet another Vertices Unite, even though I hadn't finished this one yet. So I brought those 5 skeins with me to just show them again, because I am going to get this casted on as a new Vertices Unite. So
when are you going to start it, Laura?
Those are the 5 skeins, and I don't know, pretty soon. I want to get it started.
Look at our colors.
hold yours all up together.
All right, so I also did the same thing.
This is what Gayle and I do. Now, we bought our yarns
Not
separate.
seeing what each other were buying. Okay, so we each have this
you see
one.
a little resemblance?
We each have the blue one. We each have this one. The only ones that different is I got a
variegated
pink
one.
and a variegated. That's it.
Yep.
Look at us. And you can also get this yarn.
You can't make us up, can you?
No. Either at Skein or right on Needles at the Ready at their website. So either way.
So one of the things that I've learned with this one, doing this one.
Where's the pop one? The orange on that one.
What do you mean, where is it?
That's the pop color.
Yes. So in doing this, it's kind of fallen off of me. Anyways, in doing this pattern, I learned that the dog is scratching at the door.
I know, because...
Can you, text Paul and tell him to do something with him? Yeah. Because I'm totally distracted by that. The way in which you put the yarns together ultimately plays a role in how it's going to look on you. And one of the things that I learned is that the outer edge color is color D.
So if A, B, C, D.
So in deciding what I'm going to do this next time, I'm going to decide which color I want to be the edge and then kind of go from there and pairing them together. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to go with purple as the edge since I'm a purple girl. And then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to pair the rest of them.
So that would be D.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, this, whatever is going to be the edge is definitely your color D.
Okay.
So that's how I'm thinking I'm going to approach it. I'm going to pick which one I want to be my edge color and then decide from there how I'm going to pair them up.
Okay, I took a picture when I was with Kevin and Ray because here it is. So this is how they said to do it. They said to do, here we go. Kevin and Ray made, I don't know if it's blowing out.
It's really blowing out. You got to go closer, I think. No, and stop. Let it focus. I think you've got too much brightness.
All right, so I'll do it. So they said this should be A.
But based on what?
Based on the way they were putting them together for that. This would be B. This would be C. This would be D. And this one would be E. So that's how, because we went through and said, all right, so this and this goes together, and this hits this over here on this chart.
All right, so you had a different process. I think I'm going to go with purple being my outer edge, which will be D. And then I'm going to figure from there how I'm going to put them together. Can we do that later
before you leave? We'll do that. Will you help me do that?
Okay.
Help me do that,
oh
please.
My God. So
I know.
needy.
I am needy. That's okay. Well, this isn't a new acquisition, but I do have another. I have one I have to show you. But I have to get the pattern because I don't have it with me and Ilaria is not going to be able to do it for me. So you have to see this sweater.
All right, so you're going to look at your phone again.
It's the lobster sweater.
Oh, okay. Yes, so we're both getting the
yes, I just
getting
ordered
the yarn
yours.
For this. And we showed the actual sweater on a previous podcast.
We did?
We did.
How'd we have it?
We had a picture of it from when they showed it on Skein.
Oh, that's it. Oh my God, there's lobsters.
So that's like your quintessential
New England
summer sweater.
And it's actually called the Lobster. Lobstah sweater.
Yep.
And it is by Whitney Terrell.
Who was a yarn rep, right?
Yes. She's really nice. And she actually was at Skein a couple of weeks ago. And she's making this for children. She's coming out with a new pattern for children. So this is what I have.
So you already have your yarn?
I do. And this was the...
I guess I can't complain because
but
while I was away,
she
ordered mine for me.
I did.
So it will be coming in. I'm
did.
just a little bit jealous that she already has hers.
This is the white. It's double Sunday. And the name of this one is... Can you see that?
Yeah.
This is the this is
It
called
doesn't
Blue
ha-
Night.
It doesn't have a
Does
color
it say
on
it on the tag? Here, check the. Oh, you know why? Because these
It doesn't
weren't.
have a color on it.
You know why? Because she hadn't even put these in the computer yet. Oh, here, what does that say? Does that say anything?
I mean, the only thing that it says down here is Farge, Farge.
I think that
1001.
That might be the color.
Okay.
And this is called Blue Night.
Let me see where it is on there.
Oh no, this says Farge also, but it must mean color number.
So where do you see Blue Night?
on
the
her
sticker.
tag.
Oh, and these don't even have a sticker.
Correct, because I took them before she
so that's
even,
why.
Right.
I would just call it white.
Yeah.
I do know that
There's a putty color.
There's a putty color.
And there's a creamy one, but these are the three together.
The color called putty is, if you go to the Skein Scoop podcast and watch their podcast where she highlighted the lobster sweater, someone by the name of Fran knitted the sweater.
Oh my God, Fran did such a good job.
That's the sample that's in the store, and the lighter color that Fran used is the putty color, not the white.
It looks white, but it has a little gray cast to it. And then
we've chosen to do the white.
Right. And then there's another one, another color there that is a little bit on the creamy side. So if you didn't want white, and it is not white. I mean, you can tell it's not white. It's not going to hurt your eyes, but it's
the
pretty
whitest
white.
of the white that you can get in that
exactly.
yarn.
And I really love it. I love it. So that's what I bought. I bought the bag too. I didn't show you this, Laura. This is a Delicue bag, I think, isn't it?
Oh, I saw them talking about this bag on the Skein Scoop
Wait, look
podcast.
what's inside. Look at all the yarn I have in it, first of all.
Oh, and look at her.
Oh, I just bought those.
She got some Twinkle Dimple Studio
Yeah, I bought
markers.
Those too. I was like, I think I need those too.
Aren't they so beautiful?
But show the inside of this with all the pockets, and it's so nice. So there's a bunch of pockets.
This is a Delicue snap bag. This is the large of the new style.
Yep.
It does have a zipper section on the inside here. Let me see if I can get that open so it can show you. Oh, that was closed.
Isn't it great?
So that's it open. So there's a pocket here.
You can even put your pattern in there.
Yep. And then you've got two slip pockets that are right here and right here. See that right there? And that's on the outside of the zippered section. And then the whole, that's a big bag. That's gonna hold.
Look at all this yarn.
Yeah.
Still hold my sweater.
Definitely a sweater's quantity for sure. And then it has the little handle on the edge there. Or this way. Yep. You can do it that way too, like a little briefcase. And then you've got all these snaps. So if you're working with more than one yarn, you can kind of feed it up through between the snaps.
They're so smart.
To keep them separate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't you love it?
It is. And it's pink.
And it's pink. I mean, hello. How could I
beautiful.
resist that?
So
that's my other
Delicue bag. And then there's another one that's smaller that's literally half the size. So it's like that size.
That's exactly right.
Yep. So and that would be more for like socks. Or one skein wonder shawl, something like that.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah. So I think that's the stuff that I bought this week. That's the stuff I'm going to admit to buying.
I don't have any acquisitions. I didn't get to find any yarn shops in France. I did try to Google around, but nothing came up that was close, and it wasn't really convenient for me to just kind of
if I were there,
take off on my own.
Right.
So, oh my God, this is like totally falling apart on me.
Yeah, but when I go to Amsterdam, I'm going to go to Steve and Penelope, so I'll get us some prizes there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So, speaking of prizes, let's talk about another thing here.
Yep.
Gayle and I had an idea today.
Uh-oh.
I know, that's always a little scary.
Yeah.
But what we're thinking we would like to do is we want people to comment to us on this video. And what we want to do is to have you pose a question.
Anything, either about us or knitting, a problem you're having with your knitting, something that we've done that you want to know about, somewhere we've been, anything.
Right, really anything. But what we would like to do is we would like to do kind of like a
Zoom call with you.
An interview or chat session, whatever you want to call it, where we'd go on Zoom and have that interaction with you.
Record it.
And then be able to upload it
to our podcast
channel. So that it might just be kind of a fun way of interacting with our shenanigang and
getting you onto the podcast as well.
Having people actually join us on the podcast.
And you can sit there and knit while we're chit-chatting, and it'll all be, you guys will run the show, so it'll be kind of fun.
Yep. And we're thinking maybe something like 3 to 5 questions. That, won't be, 3 hours long. Just, something that is, gonna answer a few questions or, put out some ideas, or if you're just interested in learning more about us, whatever floats your boat. So we'd like you to put a comment with the word Zoom in today's podcast, comment. Be aware that it will be a recorded Zoom call.
Obviously, we'll chat beforehand, and before we're not just we're going to chat beforehand. We'll set up the Zoom date, make sure that everybody's good with that,
right? But that to understand that it is something that we want to post publicly to our channel.
Correct.
So if you don't feel comfortable with that, I ask you just to refrain from putting the word Zoom in. You can certainly always ask us questions.
Right, absolutely.
And
but you don't have to
responding. But this is specifically for this idea that we have about kind of having a chat session with one of our Shenanigang members.
So we can put you on our channel. Like, it'd be so fun.
So if you're interested, pose a question, put the word Zoom, and then we're going to do kind of like a random pick of a person to see how this works out. And, if we find that it works well, we might do it again at a future time. But we wanted to try that out as a way.
If this works out, I'd like to do one a week. I mean, one every time we podcast, because I think it's fun. And I think that the people would like to see other Shenanigang. We all get to meet each other and hang out, and I just think it's a really fun thing. But we're going to test the waters here.
We're going to try it once first.
Yeah, of course. But I think we're going to like it, and I think you are too. So that's one of the things we wanted to talk about. So that's just using the word Zoom in the comments below.
Yes.
Next thing, the Knitting in Public Day.
That's this coming Saturday.
So excited.
Gayle and I went out on a little road trip this morning.
Scouting out a place.
Scouting out our place. So we have identified a place with a lot of thanks to one of our Shenanigang members, Linda Zabo.
Linda, thank you. She went and did some recon for us.
She did. She actually went over to Goddard Park and
sent us a video of a good area that has some shade as well as some close by parking in a common area that's not one of the rented picnic table areas that I couldn't get. So this is just kind of a general area, grassy area with some shade as well as sun if people want to sit in the sun, but we're hoping for some shade. We did check the weather. Yep.
It looks like it's going to be a go. There's maybe a 30% chance of some showers on next Saturday at this point. So we're, like 7 days out, 6 days out. So that can certainly change. But so if folks are familiar with where Goddard State Park is, it's in Warwick off of Post Road. And as you're going down the road that takes you towards Goddard Park, there's several entrances to the park, but this will be the first entrance that you'll see on your left-hand side. There's a couple of rock pillars that are on each side of the actual driveway into
I have
the
a
park?
picture of it
Okay.
because Linda sent it to me.
Oh, right, with her reconnaissance photo. Okay, guess what? I'm getting hot.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm having a moment. We're losing that. Ooh.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. It says,
See if we can. I don't know why there's so much glare coming
it
off.
says Goddard State Park, and it's like a pillar.
All right. So 2 kind of stone pillars. You'll drive into that driveway. It's the first one that you come to off of the main road. And as you drive in, you can take an immediate right. And you take that immediate right, and just maybe 200 yards down is a little parking area and a grassy area with trees. And so the parking will be close by. And we're thinking that we're going to try to grab some real estate right in that area.
Yep.
We'll set up a table. We're planning on having some light finger snacks, something that you can just kind of pick up.
Yep.
Nothing too fancy, but
Cold drink.
Yep, we'll have some cold drinks and some finger snacks and some surprises.
Yes.
Which we're not going to tell you about.
But we can tell them how to do it.
If you want to know the surprises, you have to show up. That's the rule.
Okay.
But there will be surprises. There definitely is a benefit to coming out to Knitting in Public with us and checking us out and visiting with us. So we're planning on being there from 12 to 3.
Yep.
And hope that you will come out and see us. And then Skein Yarn Shop is just down the street.
Yeah,
so
it's a
you
double.
can make a day of it. Go to the shop first, come and knit with us, do a new cast on, or come and knit with us and then say, I'm going to go shopping now, and head over to Skein Yarn Shop. It's a double whammy.
Exactly.
It's literally just down the street, like, I don't know, a couple of miles at most.
Yeah.
So please come and join us next Saturday, the 14th.
From 12
From
to 3.
12 to 3 at Goddard State Park in Warwick.
Yep.
All
we're,
right.
we're good, right? And then let's see, what else do we have? We have to roll the dice. You have to roll the dice.
Yes, I'm definitely going to roll my dice today. Forewarning for those who don't like noise on the podcast. This will make a little bit of noise. But I need to pick a new whip from my pile. What are you going to do?
I'm going to lift it up so it doesn't make too much noise.
Oh, I think the microphone's still going to pick it up.
Yeah, but not as bad as the dun 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 dun.
Oh, all right.
We'll see.
Here's your warning. If noise is bothersome to you, you can mute or skip ahead. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice.
What does Mama need?
Mama needs a new whip to work on.
Okay. Blow
Here we
on
go.
that dice.
Number 10.
Number 10.
All right. Did you want to roll, or are you all set with your
Well,
stuff?
I think I'm all set right now.
All right.
I've been working on whips. That's all I got done
I
this
know.
last week. I had 3 of them. So,
All right. So I'm going to pull out number 10 from my numbered items
Yes.
and get working on that. I'll probably cast on my new
we should start this.
Vertices.
Vertices, just to
it's a
have it
long
going.
it's a long knit. Yeah, it's
So-
not
so
anything
you just
that's
have it going.
going to get done overnight, but
I just-
it'll be good to get it going.
But Kevin's yarn, this is so good. Like, look at that.
You're not drinking your drink, Mama.
Oh, I will. Like, look how good this is. Oh, just so pretty. Oh, I just love it. Anyways.
His yarn is beautiful, and that's Needles at the Ready.
Needles at the ready.
And
Kevin is the
yeah, they
dyer.
have a
Kevin just had a birthday. Happy birthday, Kevy.
yes, happy birthday to you, my friend.
Yes. And many, many more.
Yes. And Needles at the Ready has their own website, so you can definitely go to Needles at the Ready and look at Kevin's yarn and make a purchase if you want. Who else do we want to shout out?
So we got Sari.
Yep, Sari Nordlund.
Sari Nordlund.
And her book. Definitely check her out. The Skein Scoop podcast from Skein Yarn Shop. Pine Bear and Knits from down in the Jersey Shore. They're down in Ocean City, New Jersey, I believe.
Gina.
Gina's Knit Club.
Because we chatted about her.
Yep. And who else have we? God. I didn't write them all down.
I know. We can put them in the show notes.
We'll put them in the show notes, but
yeah, if you're looking for new podcasts, I mean, there's such good ones. Oh, somebody just told me the name of one. I'll put it in the show notes. And
is it one that you watched?
Yeah, it's good. So
but you don't remember what it is?
Oh. No, it's one of those things. Phew. What was I talking about? So try and show up at Knit in Public Day. We're going to have giveaways. The Zoom. That's going to be fun. I'm really excited about that. I would love to meet some of our shenanigang. And this way here, you get to be on the podcast too. Make it even more fun for everybody.
And use those coupon codes that we told you about. Twinkle Dimple Studios, Shenanigans for 15% off. And the Skein Yarn Shop, which would be Yarn
Room 15. Yarn Room 15, all caps.
15.
Yes, all caps.
And that's for a
one-time 15%
off. 15% off the whole order on a website.
Right. On the
purchase.
Right, the Skein Yarn Shop website.
And then you put it in as the coupon code.
Yes. So I think that's it, right?
I think so.
Wow, we talked about a lot of stuff, but we did good time. What's that, 116? Not bad.
That's a little short.
Yeah, we are. But that's all right. It's perfect.
It's your regular state of mind,
yes,
right?
Exactly. A little short. It's all good. So happy.
All right, folks. So what do the people do?
Here's what you have to do. You have to subscribe.
You have to like.
And you have to ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ding, ding.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Have a great few weeks.